what is going on here?
I think you know.
Today we're diving into a list that will mess with your mind, flip your expectations, and leave you thinking long after the credits roll. These are the top 10 plot twist movies you will never forget. The films that redefine shock, suspense, and storytelling. Let's get started. Number 10, The Game.
Happy birthday, sir. Thank you, Maggie.
I don't like her.
A psychological thriller that constantly keeps you questioning reality. The film follows Nicholas Van Orton, a wealthy businessman whose life spirals out of control after receiving a mysterious game as a birthday gift. What begins as a harmless experience quickly becomes a terrifying descent filled with paranoia, danger, and shifting truths. Every new moment feels unpredictable, pushing Nicholas and the audience to doubt what's real and what's part of the plan. Its atmosphere, tension, and brilliant final twist make the game a standout thriller that stays in your mind long after the credits roll.
Who's behind this? Who did this to me? Why?
This is all the game.
Ah!
Number 9, The Sixth Sense.
A lady. She broke her neck.
Oh my god, but you can see her? Where is she?
Standing next to my window.
A haunting and emotional story centered around a young boy who can see what others can't. Bruce Willis delivers one of his most controlled performances as a psychologist, trying to help him understand his terrifying ability. The film balances chilling moments with deep emotion, creating a slow, powerful buildup of mystery. Its atmosphere is quiet, but unsettling, pulling you deeper into its world with every scene. And when the final twist arrives, it redefines everything you've watched, making The Sixth Sense one of the most iconic twist endings in film history.
Please make them leave.
I'm working on it.
Number 8, The Usual Suspects.
Alright, you all know the drill. When your number is called, step forward and repeat the phrase you've been given. Understand?
A masterclass in deception, storytelling, and unforgettable character performances. The movie follows a group of criminals brought together for a seemingly routine police lineup, but nothing is as simple as it seems. Through shifting perspectives and clever dialogue, the film builds a puzzle that never stops evolving. Its tension comes from not knowing who to trust and how deeply the truth has been buried. And with one of the greatest reveals ever put to screen, The Usual Suspects remains a defining moment in the history of cinematic plot twists.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Number 7, Oldboy. A dark and gripping Korean thriller filled with raw emotion, violence, and shocking revelations. The story follows Ode-soo, a man imprisoned for 15 years without knowing why, then suddenly released with no explanation. His journey for answers becomes a brutal path of survival, revenge, and secrets buried painfully deep. The film's intensity and visual style create a gripping experience that pulls you closer with every scene. By the time the twist hits, it's unforgettable. One of the most devastating reveals in modern cinema. Number 6, Gone Girl.
As you all know, my wife, Amy Elliott Dunn, disappeared 3 days ago. I had nothing to do with the disappearance of my wife. I have nothing to hide.
A sharp, intelligent thriller about marriage, manipulation, and the power of perception. When Amy disappears, the story turns into a media storm, placing Nick as the prime suspect in her mysterious case. What makes the film gripping is how it shifts perspectives, exposing the lies, flaws, and hidden intentions behind the perfect facade. Each act reveals a new layer of complexity that changes the direction of the story entirely. Stylish, tense, and brilliantly acted, Gone Girl delivers a plot twist that transforms the entire narrative in one unforgettable moment.
I did not kill my wife. I am not a murderer.
Number 5, The Prestige.
This is the part with the twists and turns, where lives hang in the balance.
Julie, come on!
And you see something shocking you've never seen before.
A story of obsession, rivalry, and the sacrifices people make in the name of greatness. It follows two magicians locked in a dangerous competition, each trying to outsmart the other with increasingly risky illusions. The film builds tension through secrecy and mistrust, blurring the line between ambition and madness. Every scene feels like a setup for something bigger, drawing you into a world where nothing is ever straightforward. And by the end, multiple twists collide to form one of Christopher Nolan's most brilliant and mind-bending conclusions.
No more secrets.
Secrets of my life.
Number 4, Fight Club.
I want you to hit me as hard as you can.
And this is how I met Tyler Durden.
Hit me in the ear!
A gritty and psychological dive into identity, rebellion, and the collapse of modern life. The story follows a disillusioned man who forms an underground fight club with the unpredictable and charismatic Tyler Durden. As their movement grows, the film becomes darker, exploring the impact of control, chaos, and self-destruction. The narrative slowly unravels the fragile line between sanity and delusion, keeping the audience uncertain at every step. When the twist is revealed, it reshapes the entire film, turning Fight Club into one of the most talked about psychological thrillers ever made.
What is going on here?
I think you know.
Before we get into the top 3, here are some honorable mentions. Movies that might not have made the final list, but each one delivers a twist, an atmosphere, or a psychological punch worth experiencing. Enemy. A surreal psychological puzzle about a man who discovers someone identical to him living nearby. The film builds an atmosphere of unease, symbolism, and creeping paranoia that grows with every scene. It ends with one of the most shocking, unforgettable final shots in modern cinema. Arrival. More than just an alien contact story, this film delivers a twist rooted in emotion, time, and the choices we make. As a linguist works to decipher an alien language, she begins to uncover something deeper and more personal. The final revelation transforms the narrative into something powerful and unforgettable. Memento. A mind-bending story told in reverse, following a man with short-term memory loss trying to uncover the truth behind his wife's murder. The film's structure makes every scene feel like a new discovery, even though it's moving backward. Its final twist hits hard, leaving you questioning everything you thought you understood. The Machinist. A dark psychological thriller about a factory worker suffering from insomnia and paranoia that slowly consume him. As his world collapses, the line between reality and delusion becomes impossible to separate. The final reveal delivers an emotional and unsettling explanation for everything he's been experiencing. And those were the honorable mentions. Films that may not sit in the top 10, but each one brings its own unforgettable twist. Now, let's dive back into the main list. Number 3, Seven.
Oh, Lord. We have ourselves a homicide.
A chilling detective thriller that explores the darkest corners of human nature. Detectives Somerset and Mills hunt a killer whose crimes are each inspired by the 7 deadly sins, creating a terrifying pattern. The film's atmosphere is heavy, grim, and suspenseful, building a sense of dread with every discovery. It keeps you trapped in its moral and emotional weight, offering no easy answers as the case grows more disturbing. Its shocking final twist is not only unforgettable, it's one of the most powerful endings in thriller history.
Who's in the bar?
You know, this isn't gonna have a happy end.
Number 2, Prisoners.
There's no way he could abduct 2 girls and then make them disappear.
Maybe he wasn't on his own.
We're considering all possibilities.
I don't think you are considering all possibilities.
Just let me do my job.
A gripping and emotionally intense mystery driven by fear, desperation, and moral conflict. When 2 young girls go missing, their families and the detective on the case spiral into a web of secrets and painful decisions. The film builds tension slowly but powerfully, revealing how far people will go when pushed to their limits. Its atmosphere is bleak and haunting, with every clue and every moment adding to the growing pressure. The final reveal is subtle but devastating, making Prisoners one of the smartest and most emotionally charged thrillers of the decade.
He knows where this guy is. Why aren't you telling me?
This ain't right.
Why?
This guy's a fake. The girls are still out there.
Number 1, Shutter Island.
Duly appointed federal marshals.
But during your stay, you will obey protocol. Gentlemen, Welcome to Shutter Island.
A psychological masterpiece that blends mystery, trauma, and mind-bending storytelling. The film follows U.S. Marshal Teddy Daniels as he investigates a disappearance inside a remote mental institution. The deeper he goes, the more reality begins to slip, creating a maze of psychological twists and disturbing truths. Its atmosphere is thick with tension, supported by haunting visuals and emotional performances, and its final twist doesn't just surprise, it completely redefines the entire story, solidifying Shutter Island the greatest plot twist movies ever made.
I've built something valuable here.
Don't you get it? You're a rat in a maze.
Valuable things have a way of being misunderstood.
Who knows about this? Everyone. The nurses, the orderlies, they couldn't possibly know. Everyone.
If you like the list, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because more top-tier movie lists are coming your way. Tell us in the comments, which twist shocked you the most? See you in the next video.